All right, man. It looks like David Benavidez and his beloved 168-pound division run is probably over with. We gotta talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big T or Heavy Bad Boxing TV. Man, get your goof ass in here and hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know, I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang, man. Big shout out to Tyree Celestine, D1's Boxing, my guy Sean the Don. Big shout out to Coco, of course, Troy Jack, my Aussie family, Mark Wayne. I truly appreciate all of y'all. Black Jesus, I see you. All right, man, David Benavidez. Listen, he's running out of options. Now receiving the news that more than likely, even with the help of the WBC, making him an official mandatory, a due mandatory, by March, still may not be able to get Canelo Alvarez in the ring, as Canelo Alvarez and his team is basically stating at this time that David Benavidez just may not be a part of their 2024 plans. All right, so for David Benavidez, that's tough. I think if you follow David Benavidez's career, you know becoming undisputed at 68 is all he's been trying to do. That's been the goal. When you look at the landscape of 68, outside of a Canelo Alvarez, I'm not sure there's anybody else who is as accomplished, who has two pay-per-view headline experiences under his belt. Again, when you look at Benavidez, he's just prime for his opportunity at undisputed versus Canelo Alvarez. I think most of the boxing world agrees that nobody deserves a shot at those titles more than David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez's own 168-pound division. Again, when you really look at it, right? But now after receiving this news, that more than likely you're just not going to get the fight. What do you do if you're David Benavidez? In my humbled opinion, I think it's time to leave. Canelo Alvarez has shown you that he's not going to be willing to give you that opportunity to take those scraps. And I don't care what anybody says. I know a lot of Canelo fans are going to swear that he's not afraid, swear that he's not scared. But listen, again, when you look around for Canelo in his own division at 68, nothing else makes more sense than David Benavidez. If you're Canelo Alvarez and you feel like you're twinkling in the twilight of your career, nothing puts a big old fat exclamation point on it like defeating somebody like a David Benavidez. Giving a young, scrapping champion an opportunity, a lot like Floyd Mayweather did for Canelo, who was only 23 years old. Granted, he was only 23, but he was hyped up, and Floyd took the fight. Right? This is Benavidez, who's 26, 27 now, and a 33-year-old Canelo Alvarez. A much smaller age gap there, but his opportunity to give a young, hungry lion an opportunity like he was given. And when you really truly look at this resume, Canelo has not done that. He ain't gave no real hungry young champions no opportunities, and it doesn't look like he's going to start now. So if I'm Benavidez, man, I'm just gone. I'm moving up. I think he's probably, with his popularity right now, with his accolades right now, with the fact that he's made two pay-per-view appearances, headline two pay-per-views, I don't think at light heavyweight it would be hard to go there, get a fight or two, and most definitely get the winner of the Bivol Better BF fight, or fight the loser. Right? Either way, though, that is a big fight and a type of payday I believe that Benavidez is looking for. Um, I believe at this point that'll be a quicker route than continuously going after Canelo Alvarez. Now he could very well stay at 160 and continue to drain himself. But then who's left at the landscape when you really look at it that you can make some big fights that he'll get a ton of credit for, right? Who can they pit him against for a pay-per-view showdown? Andre was a name, Plant was a name. When you look at Skull and Billy and David Morrell, these are not names. They're not going to lose money on pay-per-view with those names. So for David Benavidez, man, there's only one option here. It might be time to hang it up. That's all I got, y'all. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here. Peace.